time is running out. After months of daydreaming about our trip, our plane leaves on November 1st.
And our checklist looks like this. We have to sell 90% of our stuff.
Got it.
Find a storage unit for the rest of it. Get our passports, a credit card, buy dozens of things on Amazon, and so much more.
Things might take some unexpected turns.
That's extremely awkward.
Am I cheating on her?
But if we don't get this done, our 3-month trip can't happen. So it's time to get to work.
There's a lot more to this than we thought.
Okay, it's July 1st, and we've just been having coffee on the porch. Brian went and checked the mail.
Identical envelopes from the US government.
This could be two things, because we applied for the passport cards, the actual passports that will be taking us to Europe.
I'll be disappointed if it's just the card, but it feels there's a little bit of...
I know, it feels like there's...
So
it's thicker.
We're gonna open up and see. Yeah, I can actually...
Okay. Wow! Okay, wait. Oh my god. Brian's so crazy! Like, this is so fun! Look! Okay, open yours now.
I feel like it's Christmas right now. Oh, yeah.
It's official, open it up. Look at your picture.
Wow. Oh, it's that picture I hate, though. I just stared at that. It's bizarre, because, like, it's just a passport, and, like, so many people have them, but when you go through your whole life having never been out of the country and you just never think about having one, and not until this moment have I really, like, thought about, like, exactly what this is for. Like, this is gonna be everything when we're over
That's
there.
our whole lives.
Yeah, our lifeline, so, wow.
Good morning to you. Happy Prime Day. May Jeff Bezos be with you, my child. Lauren is in Wisconsin, and she just informed me that she put pretty much everything on our shopping list in the Amazon cart. So it's really exciting because we'll be able to save ourselves a bit of money, and with the exception of a few smaller things, pretty much everything on our list that we need for the trip will be rolling in over the next week or two. It's all coming together.
This is our pharmacy. I'm excited. Okay. Look at this little curling iron. It's July 25th. Brian and I have about 2.5 months until we leave Nebraska and head to Europe. And I'm about to sell this clock. So this is just one more thing that we're selling ahead of our trip and the big move. So very exciting.
A few moments later.
Got it sold.
So I fell off the wagon probably back in December, January, something like that, as far as the fitness goes. But the good news is there's still 2.5 months left to get back to a pretty good fitness level. The goal is really just the same. I mean, we're gonna be walking pretty much everywhere over there, even if we're taking public transportation like the metro, the tube, whatever you call it in the various countries. We still have to walk to the station. We're still gonna be walking all around these cities and towns. So we just need to be able to handle that, you know? It's gonna be 3 months straight of walking multiple hours per day. We're also gonna have heavy backpacks, so just walking, running, doing a little bit of calisthenics each day over the next 11, 12 weeks before we leave here. That should hopefully be enough. We'll see what happens.
Should we test it out?
Okay, this is a test of the microphones. I don't know if they are connected. We didn't do anything to connect them. Maybe we have to...
No, we did. I
Oh,
did.
you did something? Okay.
Yeah, without reading any directions, there's a little power button on the back. And you just press them and they go green.
Testing for a second time to see if that ringing is still there or if it goes away. Maybe this is better. Okay, this is microphone test number 3. So we are here today looking at storage units because even though we're selling most of our stuff, we still have things that we're going to be coming back to after the trip.
The plan coming back is we're going to be moving to Colorado. So we're keeping most of our stuff here in Kearney. I mean, I guess all of our stuff here in Kearney. The plan today is to check out some storage units and essentially find one that is the smallest that we can Tetris all of our stuff that we're keeping. Then we can apply to go on a wait list because we're not going to need it until basically October 1st.
Well, I think if we go mattress, box spring, couch, and then the chair is about this. So that leaves us sort of about this much length.
There's a lot more into this than we had thought. So there's still some things to consider. This isn't the only storage unit place that we are considering. We're kind of in between like a 10 by 10 and a 10 by 15.
Let's check out some other options and just see what works best.
Kearney Drive-In Storage.
Hi, I'm in the market for a storage unit, and I was wondering if you had any 10 by 10s or 10 by 15s that were available to check out.
Yes, we have 10 by 10 or 10 by 15, either one.
Oh, perfect. Would I be able to stop in just a few minutes and look at one?
We can give you the key and a guest code to get in today to go over there and look at it.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Thank you. Yeah, if I could get that from you, that'd be fantastic, if you don't mind. I'll be over in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Hello. How can I help you? I just called to see if I can get a code to look at a storage unit.
Okay. What size are you looking for?
I'm preferably a 10 by 15 if it's available.
Are you Lauren?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Did you? Because I took your name and I
I think I'm at the wrong address.
okay.
Where was the other one then?
There's one right next door.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Thank
They
you.
might have a.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate
I
it.
put you on my wait list.
I know, I was like, I feel like, okay. It is so confusing around here.
Yeah.
That was extremely awkward.
Yeah.
There are two storage places right next door to each other. Lauren had talked to somebody right before the phone call that you saw, and she took our name down. And it turns out that that was her when we went in inquiring about getting that code for the other place. So
I kind of feel like, I was like, oh, am I cheating on her? It was awkward, but
yeah.
so this is a 10 by 15 that we're hoping would be just enough bigger to fit the couch and chair.
Just enough bigger.
Just enough, a smidge, a little bit bigger. It's heavy. Oh yeah, this will definitely fit. Like from this line here was the 10 by 10. So we get this extra, 5 feet. Also, I like that this place is gated, the other one wasn't. Let's just hope that they have one available when we're ready.
Someone is on their way to pick up the Xbox, so goodbye Xbox. We're walking together today.
Bonding.
Talking about the trip, because it's kind of like all we talk about anymore when we're out walking.
And today is officially 2 months and 10 days until we leave Kearney, which is like 2 months and...
10 days.
No, 2 months and 24 days until we leave for London. Something like that.
Oh, yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Cool. We're making a Goodwill run before we go to work.
Say hello.
Hello.
Lauren is currently in the process of selling the Papasan chair. So another item down. Way to go, Lauren. Sold it?
Oh my gosh, you scared me. Yeah. So we have almost everything that we need for the trip. Our backpacks are basically full and ready to go.
So now comes all of the logistical stuff, which is why we came to Kit's this morning for breakfast. We're really gonna pin down 3 major things while we're in there. The first is what credit card we're going to use.
And we're going to figure out what traveler's insurance we're gonna buy along with an eSIM card so we're able to have data while we're abroad.
Okay, so that was a productive breakfast. We pretty much decided, I think, on a credit card. So we have an appointment at Wells Fargo, actually. We both use Wells Fargo. It'd be good to get a credit card through them. That way we could just pay it off as we use it over there.
And then as far as the eSIM card, we are going to go with Airlo. It's really convenient. It's an app and it seems like it'll work best for us with the phone that we're bringing. And it's also affordable for the 3 months that we're going.
And last, the traveler's insurance. I think World Nomads is the most reputable. It's the one we keep coming back to every time we search around. So probably go with the one we were going to go with originally. And now that we've sold most of our stuff, we have the money to pay for it. So
yeah, easy.
another day, another walk, but first a little stop at the mailbox because we're still expecting some things to arrive. So I'll let you do it. What do we got? What are we looking
Something from Wells Fargo. Just what was it? 4 days ago, we applied for the credit card, and I think
at? Would that be the credit card?
this is it. It feels like there's cards in it, so. Okay. We got them. Oh my gosh, look how cute.
2 baguettes, please. That's a really stupid joke.
No foreign transaction fees, and everyone that we've talked to has gone abroad has said, do a credit card. It's like the safer option. So this is cool.
So we did it. Hello, MTV. Welcome to my home. Come on in. This is actually just the loft upstairs. Now that we have a storage unit, we're going to use this loft, which is roughly the size of the unit we'll be going with, and we're just going to start filling it up over the next month and a half with all of our stuff so that the move will be super easy. Move it from here to a truck to the storage unit, and we'll be good to go.
We officially have 2 months and 10 days until we leave for London. That's when our plane takes off.
The first thing we're gonna do today, knock off our list, is back in January, I created a document. It's like a rough itinerary. We're not being so strict with it, but I basically went through and each day kind of like where we would roughly be, and I checked like to make sure there was a train between all of these different places and like how long the train journey was gonna be, just to get a rough route. But we need to amend that route because there are a few things we want to add in, so we just need to see how we're going to be able to do that.
Good morning, everyone. Well, it's our morning, but it's September 2nd and we have 1 month and 13 days until we leave Nebraska.
We're walking as usual. This is actually a bit significant. The entire last week I was laid up. I had sinus surgery on all of my sinuses, and it put me down for an entire week, and I haven't really been myself, got very little sleep. It's really my first time out of the house for any extended period of time, but I'm feeling all right, and so just getting back on track with all of the trip stuff.
It was basically put on hold, just letting Brian heal, me taking care of him. But now it's kind of exciting because we're revisiting like, okay, what else do we need to do? And we are finally, 6 weeks away from leaving.
Yeah, it really feels like the home stretch now. And we're also realizing we still have a lot more to do. We still have to sell the rest of the stuff we want to sell,
Pack stuff up.
pack stuff up, figure out like what we don't need anymore. We bought the insurance. Did we already talk about that? I can't even remember.
No.
Like, we bought the
We
insurance
didn't.
finally.
We've got like literally all of the necessary things we need to leave, but just little things here, like literally packing up our house. We still have to get the storage unit.
Actually, let's update you on the current state of the house when we get back.
Yeah.
Because it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
So we are slowly making progress, storing everything in the loft. And honestly, I mean, I say slowly making progress. It doesn't look like a lot, but this is maybe a third of what will ultimately be up here. The rest is being sold or has been sold. And that money has been used to pay for things like traveler's insurance, eSIM card, etc. So yeah, I think we're making good progress up here. I'm gonna go shave now because this is just becoming unacceptable.
All right, 1 month and 12 days until we leave Nebraska and head to Europe. There's just some like little odds and ends that we need to tie up before we leave. We need to get Airlo, which is the app that we've decided to have data overseas. So we need to buy it and get it on Brian's phone. We're gonna just be sharing his phone. So with that being said, we need to get WhatsApp on his phone and also need to get our parents and loved ones to get WhatsApp so that we can communicate with them while we're overseas. We also need to get, well, Brian needs to get a whole new wardrobe.
Bada bop boom pow.
He needs to figure out like what to wear in the winter and buy that stuff. So we need to get that. I need like a pair of shoes. I think that's pretty much it. I've got a list on my phone. Yeah, just like little odds and ends things, like we need to get toiletries, we need to get like our own medicine and stuff to take just in case, and portable chargers. So I think that's it.
Something else we need to do today is photocopy our passport documents. Just in case, God forbid, one of us or both of us loses or has that stuff stolen, we want to have some backups. So let's make some photocopies. And a few smaller things on the checklist too are downloading all of the apps that we're going to need. So I just took care of that. We need to have a forwarding address once we leave, so we might as well just get that taken care of. And I think we should be just about done. Yeah.
All right, after months of buying things, planning things, we've got everything done for the trip.
Everything on our list crossed off. And now all that's left to do is just put stuff in storage and drive east and fly to Europe.
But tonight we're celebrating. We're treating ourselves.
Yes. Thank you for watching. We have plenty more videos coming your way.
In our next video, we'll show you everything that we have packed in our backpacks for our 3-month trip in Europe. See you then.